recording. Just let me know when Dark Souls appears for you.
It has appeared and I can hear it.
Cool. Then great. If it's appeared, if you can see it and you can hear it, that is all we need from this.
I think so. I was gonna say I think that's usually what we're looking for.
Yeah, I can see. I can't see you, but I can hear you. I can determine your existence from that.
This is important.
Yeah, so we're ready
critical.
we're ready to fucking go.
Let's go.
Enough turkey. Time for the tryptophan to wear off. Let's do it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the best of all possible souls. It's me, Dia, and that voice over there is Trevor. We're here with Derby, and Trevor, you should say hi.
Oh, hello. I was just waiting for you to introduce Derby.
Well, everyone knows Derby.
Well, I know everyone, but listen, Derby's the star of the show.
I was like, yeah, there's Derby, and
There's Derby. Yeah. Usually, then I say hello.
Yeah, and I say Trevor, say hi. And
I understand. I was sleepy from all the turkey I ate, so it's clear that maybe I needed to be woken up.
This is like the first year in a while that I actually did the turkey thing because
I was gonna ask.
I don't usually, and it was Sarah's mom got us a smoked turkey. Yeah, and
okay.
it was very good, but also I never want to see a smoked turkey probably for as long as I live ever again.
There's a lot. You got a lot of meat off those.
There was so much meat for so many days.
You can only make so many Thanksgiving sandwiches before even that wears off.
Started once we ran out of the leftover sides, and it was like, well, what do we do with this turkey? Well, let's make turkey tacos and let's make turkey ramen. Actually, the turkey ramen was kind of fucking baller because I used the carcass to make stock, and it was.
Oh, that is good stuff.
Yeah, it was good
Nicely
stuff.
done.
But I gotta say, the smoked turkey looked a little bit like Derby.
Derby's a little bit smoked.
Derby's definitely a little smoked.
I feel like the dark, not the dark marker, whatever the little things we have on us, the corruption that got us those levels, right? I feel like maybe on some level we got those because we were like it's some sort of analogy for the dangers of smoking. I wouldn't put it by the creators of Dark Souls to give us a little PSA there.
The dangers of smoking. Actually, I don't want to buy that much of that. I want to make sure I got. Oh, I have 600 of these stored. No, I have 5 stored. 5 of 600. Okay. I was like, holy shit.
That'd be very impressive.
Where did I get all those fuckers from? I want to put some fire on the sword later, and I definitely want to put some of these. We'll just take 2 of those. That's fine.
Ashen 1.
It's always good to put things on the sword when you sometimes need to.
I think so, and I think there's a really fun morale boost when you can see your sword on fire or sizzling.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. Dark Souls really. The crackle with the lightning that you get is so fun.
It's really fun.
It's like well, it's not relevant here, but I want to put lightning on the sword anyway because it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to feel excellent, and you want to put the lightning on?
Yeah, especially when you got like a really big beat stick, like the great sword.
Oh yeah, this is where we ended up.
This is where we ended up last time, within the this kind of snowy. I guess some of the windows must be broken out or something.
I was gonna say this is like it's more intact than that cathedral you first see at the beginning of Breath of the Wild, which I guess is supposed to be the Temple of Time or whatever. But
yeah.
This is more complete, but seems to be just as leaky.
Yeah, it's leaky and somehow because there is kind of. This is very clearly, unless it's just cold. It might just be really cold in here. The door is
that
open.
cold that everything is just frozen.
I mean, it could be.
I guess that's very cold.
It's very cold. It's true.
You shouldn't leave the door open in your church, in your cathedral, if it's going to get that cold.
I mean, Dark Souls is a very moist game, I feel, in some regards.
That's true.
Dark Souls always feels like with the way the characters are so leathered and dried out looking. It always feels, but despite the game is very moist, it feels in some ways like trying to reconstitute an overcooked chicken in like in chicken soup and just like being like, it'll become tender if I just braise it enough. And like, no, it won't.
That ship has sailed.
Yeah. Front.
Front is not usually a warning you get.
No.
I guess because usually you wouldn't need it, right?
Front.
Maybe they just really want us to come out this way.
Or yeah, maybe this is like they're saying that this is the front of where we're at.
I mean, yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Although I would say, based on the way that the cathedral looks on the inside, this would be the rear, wouldn't it?
Rear required ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
This is like this is a real
Oh, there's a bunch of these guys down here. Yeah.
It's a real Abbott and Costello moment for us.
Oh, I missed that one.
That one knew. That one saw you coming.
That one did see me coming. It was interesting that one saw me coming and the other one didn't. This is a real fun place because this is like big PvP arena.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can. I
mean, it makes sense. What a great place to fight.
It was like a big invasion spot initially. Like when I first played through this game, you couldn't walk out of that door without getting just mobbed. Dudes would come through just constantly. It was like
not so much now that it's cooled off a little bit.
It was like this was like Stranglethorn Vale if for the old World of Warcraft players. Stranglethorn Vale? It was Stranglethorn Vale, wasn't it? God.
That sounds right.
Wait, no, Stranglethorn Vale was at a different place. That was the big jungle in or wait, no, yeah, it was Stranglethorn Vale, right? That was because it was like the Cape of Stranglethorn, I think was the deal there. But like, yeah, it was this little tropical terrible zone. I actually really love that zone where you did these
Stranglethorn Vale and WoW.
You did the horrible Hemingway inspired quests. And that was just like you took one step out of like the neutral zone of the little town there and just like you were dead. It was great. It was a great time to be an asshole in video games. As an undead rogue, I had way too much fun there.
Well, that's why you have to have a guild. You have to have some friends to help you. You can't.
Yeah. No, yeah, you can't go there.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
God, it was so dangerous to go alone. It was dangerous to go in like parties of like 2 or 3 even. Like there were places in WoW you just couldn't go. And this honestly felt very much like that because you would walk out of this door and like it would just be like a dude right here and he'd just be like, blow. And you'd go flying and he'd just stun lock you forever.
Be done.
And that was it. Yeah, that was it. You didn't have a chance. He'd be like some like low soul level twink bitch and just like he would just wreck you.
I do appreciate how the how Dark Souls gives you a safety valve with this, right? Where it's like, okay, listen, if you don't want to get invaded, just don't be enkindled. Yeah. It's fine. It is nice. I mean, it gets you through in a way that like say Stranglethorn Vale doesn't, where you have to kind of like. I mean, that's a real MMO-esque thing, right? Like where it's like, you can't work your way through that way. You have to kind of figure out the game first. No shortcuts.
So I'd like to point out this little causeway here.
Guys. Are these all our friends? Are these the babies?
These are not our friends. I'll tell you that much. Some of them they look like they're dead, but I don't trust anything in this game.
I was gonna say they look dead, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I think
they're babies that are going to want to play with us.
But more importantly, if we look very closely, we see movement up on this ledge over here.
Now, who's that?
We see there's.
Oh my!
There's a corpulent priest. There's a little skinny red-eyed one. They're all red-eyed too. That's the thing. All these dudes over there got red eyes. Yeah, can't remember. I think there's some guys over there too. We can see them.
So these are all NPCs, right? That we're going to talk to. This is like a little village.
Oh yeah. It's
good.
This is one of those zones in Dark Souls where it's like Majula. Like this is where you can just kick back and smoke a joint and it's all good. Everyone here, see, look at all these dudes. These dudes, they've just been, they've just been like chilling out.
They chief too hard, and now they have to take a nap.
Yeah, no, that's all. That's not how anything works in Dark Souls.
No, it's true.
Dark Souls is fuck you.
There's only one safe zone in Dark Souls, and it's at the beginning, so you never have to mistake it.
Yeah, if you never begin the adventure, you can never die. So these dudes are over here, just fucking firefighter turrets, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's rough.
I said firefighters, and I'm like, this is flamethrower is what the word I was looking for.
I kind of like calling them firefighters.
It's true. Okay,
it's kind of fun.
Here we go. Here's this dude. He's got this purple shit.
Baraka guy. Ooh, Zayla guy. Can't decide which I like better.
So that's one down.
Real Baldur's Gate feel about these guys. It's like...
There, fuck off. These are Drang dudes.
They're really wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
so there's
right.
the Drang twin spears. We already got we picked up the mazes I think earlier in the Cathedral. But let's take a look at these Drang twin spears and see what they can tell us about these assholes. Paired spears of the Drang Knights, proclaimed descendants from the land known for the legend of the linking of the fire. When the Drang Knights disbanded, they scattered across the lands of Sellshorts. They quickly became known for shieldless, aggressive tactics that struck fear in the hearts of men. Well, those bitches just went down.
I mean, I could see being fearful of them if it wasn't Derby.
Yeah, I mean they put dark on their weapons. That's why it was glowing purple. I think.
Is that right?
I think that was dark, isn't it? I didn't get toxic.
That looked like way too like lavender or purple for dark,
Yeah,
but I could see it.
I don't know. Actually, now
I
I'm
guess
like,
we didn't often imbue our weapons with dark. We just kind of had a dark
no,
build
we were
when
just
we
dark.
used it.
Yeah. All right, so there's these assholes out here, and they just do this. They're just over there being fire priests. And Dark Souls wants you to understand that, like every other JRPG except for Illusion Ahead.
Ooh, Illusion Ahead.
Yeah.
Well, not that one.
Ooh.
Illusion was ahead.
Illusion was ahead, yeah.
Illusion was ahead.
But so like basically every JRPG, if there's big Catholic shit in it, it's bad.
Right, yeah.
That's
you
just
never want
all
it to be
the-
Catholic stuff.
Invaded
Catholic
by
shit in these are very
Aldrich Faithful Six
bad.
God.
G60D.
That's Sea God.
Sea God?
Sea God. C60D. That's Sea God.
Oh.
I'm reading it
okay.
as Sea God. Let's go find where this Aldrich Faithful bitch is. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
What up? What up,
he's
homie?
Cool.
Yeah, he's a beefcake. Look at that shit.
Yeah, he's big.
He dropped an ember. Wow, he dropped 10 embers. Damn, homie. All right, let's do it.
That's pretty cool that he dropped all those embers before he fought you.
Yeah, shout out to Six God. Or is G...
I like calling him Six God because it
Six
sounds like he's from Toronto.
Six God.
He's like friends with Drake or something. Six God knows what's up. Look at that. Look at that. Lightning Daxes.
Six God's for real, though, because he's not healing.
Right, yeah. Six God knows.
Yeah, Six God knows. Like, this is how we do. Oh.
Ooh. Six God's build is great.
Six
I
God's
really
build
like
is
it.
yeah, I'm digging that. Like, it looks good. It feels like, it's like he's got some fish and shit going on there.
It feels like it's also like it has like a kind of character to it.
Oh, yeah. Like, he feels like he's like an enforcer for these weird ass priests. Like,
Right,
I buy
yeah.
that. Oh, he got me.
Oh, so close.
Shout out Six God. Sea God.
I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
He was cool.
That was dope. Respect.
I really respect giving I really, really respect giving the embers because, of course, like that's the one big bummer of getting invaded is like, oh shoot, like if I don't have a lot of embers and this guy kills me,
Dude, we're like up 10 embers now. That's 2,500 souls right there. Because those shits are 2,500 a pop. That's that's 25,000 souls right there. Or like a number of like wins, like but it's either like 10 invasions that we won, or 25,000 souls.
It's pretty wild, yeah. Oh, like, and I guess it makes sense though, right? Because like if you're invading everyone all the time, if that's like your deal, and you're winning those battles, you're gonna get embers. I mean, that's not you're gonna be kind of flush with them at a certain point.
Yeah, especially if you fucking got a sick build like Six God.
Six God's build was really neat.
Six God, that ain't your name, but it's what we calling you.
So we're calling you, yeah. I think it's pretty messed up that you were invaded by someone who is that into being from Toronto, but I respect it.
God. Okay, so we can go up here, and this is like a little tower.
Did those Drang guys not respawn?
No, they don't respawn because they're like the
They're real.
Yeah, they're real dudes.
Interesting.
They're like the a Titanite scale.
Oh, okay.
We still need chunks. We're still on the chunk life.
Man, forgot we still needed chunks.
Yeah, we still need chunks. We're on the chunk life.
I'm this close to looking it up on Fextra Life. I'm telling you.
I mean,
chunks are vexing me.
You can absolutely look that up.
Oh, the last time we did that, I remember having to give you like directions that made
no sense. Yeah.
I've seen this before.
You seen this before? I haven't seen this shit before. What are you talking about?
Arrows? Oh, and they knock you back? Is that right?
I had never seen this shit before in my life.
We're in not Anor Londo.
Yeah, this is like such a weird it's like, come on guys, it's like you want to do the callback, fine, I get it, but like do the callback then. Like if you're gonna do Anor Londo, do Anor Londo. Titanite shards. Should probably suck some messages. Look at that shit.
Yeah, you are run through right there.
I am Derby is motherfucker. That was funny. I
liked that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Okay, here we go. Famously not embering up before we do this anymore because it's like
you don't want to. Yeah, we've been killed too often.
Yeah,
at this point.
we just gotta burn through Estes Flask this way. This is a high lethality zone that we are entering into. This is where like a majority of the deaths from this LP are going to come from, I imagine. I like that they give you these kind of tunnels on the sides that like you can use them to travel through this zone a little bit more effectively, and like kind of get in and out. It's a neat level design that is purposeful, right? Like it's a level design that you can see how it makes sense in the way they want you to use it. But also, if you've been to a large cathedral space, they are kind of like that. You don't just have everything symmetrical. A lot of it is like pretty asymmetrical, and
it's tiered and tiered in a way that because they were built over such long periods of time that you sort of it ends up being asymmetrical in certain ways.
Yeah.
Whoa, these guys are cool.
Yeah, these dudes are wild.
Wait.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy. Guy's a straight up metaphor.
Straight up metaphor.
It's like this dude showed up in a 19th century comic. I'm like, this is not good.
I love these fucking robes that these dudes wear, and I always wish that there was something that was genuinely equivalent.
They don't drop?
You can drop them, but
oh sweet.
I'm pretty sure they drop. I don't think they look the same. I think they actually
Sure.
They kind of have a slightly different build because, yeah, these dudes also chant shit.
Whoa. Yeah, they do.
I love them because they actually remind me more than like anything else of the jailer mind flayers from Latria. Like
I can see that.
They like really have a much more kind of Latrian feel to them, in a way that makes them seem interesting, especially the way they group up on you. Really like there's an eerie quality to the way that fighting a shit ton of like weird desiccated priests plays out in this.
Well, and it's interesting too because it's a much different kind of strategy than most in Dark Souls, right? Like you're dodging all those fireballs more like it's like a bullet hell or Galaga or something.
Yeah, it's more of like a platformer kind of feel, like it that way, like an actual arcade game rather than the kind of action game that Dark Souls is straining against. But yeah, so it's interesting. But I really I want those robes for Final Fantasy 14. Was what I was thinking. I was just
they're really good.
I look at the robes in Final Fantasy 14, like even like the spookier robes, and I'm just like, y'all don't have it the way. Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, those guys are always aiming.
They're always aiming. Like just goddamn.
I would love to play a scholar with that robe.
Dude, that would be sick.
That would be cool. There's no lie.
Yeah, no, that's legit. That's fully legit. Scholar with those robes would be fucking awesome. So kind of the interesting thing here is that like this is low key it for this part of there's one place we're gonna go in a minute. That's down below further, but like there's not a whole ton to the cathedral beyond this. Like there's down
That's
there
odd.
a little bit. Yeah, like it has like this kind of weird vibe to it, the way it all kind of pulls together. Like you'd think this would be a much larger, complicated zone. Could this be a quagmire? So this is cool right here because like watch this.
Could it be?
Oh,
Hey, all right, I know this place.
Right? And so then there's this guy right here. We can hop back up on this now that we've activated it. I love the way activating a mechanism is what, enables its use. It sounds stupid, but like what I mean is like, if you find like, okay, where's the platform? Step on the platform. Like once you step on the platform, now you have access to it. Like it's just a weird,
Right.
Rather than finding the lever, right? Like you don't find the lever in Dark Souls. The lever is the thing that you make it work for you after you've already enabled it.
Right. Yeah, no, that's right. Because when you find the lever, it's not honestly all that helpful. You're like, okay, well, there is a lever here, which means there will be a shortcut later. Mm-hmm. I think like this game is heavy on mimics, I gotta say.
It really is. I mean, it wants to showcase the mimic, and who am I to like complain about just how fucking weird the mimics are?
I love the mimics attack so much.
The golden ritual spear.
Like the goofy kicks that it does at you and stuff.
Yeah, like it's very weird because like the mimic is out here doing like weird pirouettes and like it's like got these like weird yoga stretches. It kind of moves in an almost balletic way, but like in a very quirky balletic way.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like a kid trying to pretend they know ballet,
or like a French 17th century like performer. Mm-hmm. Like there's like a performance art jester quality to the way the mimics move.
I can see it.
That I
Yeah, I can
really
see
like.
it.
I just appreciate like, oh, you're gonna do like Renaissance French, like early modern, gymnastic theater. Okay.
Speaking of medieval early modern, this is this architecture here.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
I love those arches. Love a buttress of sorts.
So we get more of these weird guys, these weird spooky buddies.
Yeah, those guys are
I
weird.
don't know what their deal is. Genuinely just don't know what their deal is. But
Glintstone sorcerers, of course.
God damn it.
I do really like what you're saying though about the jester, because like it has that same feel as when like, I mean, the obvious example of this, I guess, is like the Joker or whatever, but like, that's so fraught at this point. Something like Faust in Guilty Gear or something like that, where like it's someone who looks really goofy but is also quite lethal.
Yeah.
And so like all the movements are freighted with significance, even if they look like they're ridiculous.
Yeah, there's like there's like a I mean, okay, they're mimics, right? And like I'm just immediately just like I'm like they move in kind of a manner of mime, which is a form of mimicry often, which often involves mimicry.
Yeah.
So like it's just I just very appreciate there's lots of like kind of levels going on with the movement. Oh, we could pick up a deacon skirt. So we can take a look at the deacon skirt. I think we're safe-ish here.
Is there a boss in this area, or are we almost?
Oh, we'll find out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna guess.
The deacon skirt worn by deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep, worn on the inside of the deep red robe.
You gotta have something to cover up. It's cold out there.
In time, those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumb to their very power. It seems that neither tending to the flame nor the faith could save them. Yeah, so it's just you can't outfire the abyss.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
It feels like the main thing that gets everyone when they're dealing with the abyss is they think they're the ones to control it. That's what Artorias happened. Artorias,
yeah, I mean,
too.
that's Artorias. Artorias is what if Lancelot went on the Grail quest, and like we know what happens when Lancelot went on the Grail quest. Lancelot couldn't stop fucking Guinevere, and that's why we had to do the whole Grail quest to begin with.
Are you gonna try and
gonna do it?
You can get these? Oh, our friends are alive.
They are. Look at that. I think if actually all of them are alive, if I'm not mistaken. No, not all of them. Most of them. Some of them? How many of them? That one's not alive. Oh, and only 2.
Okay.
I would have made at least 4 alive. I love the way they just stand.
It is great.
Yeah.
Because they care to hit you, but only insofar as you're there. It's like when a bee gets mad at you. Mm-hmm. It's just because you're there. It's not because the bee actually hates you.
Except for wasps.
Well, wasps
are hateful motherfuckers.
They hate you so much. I thought that you could just kill a wasp, and then I found out that no, they also help with pollination. So you shouldn't, despite them being extremely hateful.
Oh yeah,
you shouldn't kill those guys.
Okay. So yeah, they're those guys. I'm not gonna kill them because
they seem chill.
Yeah, they're chill. Well, I mean, like they're just the Giants. The Giants have got a bad time in their lives. Like they're just not. I mean, nothing is okay with them, right? Like I don't know what the deal with these Giants is, versus like the Giants that were. Brought across to Drang Lake, but these guys
seem like imprisoned.
Yeah, these guys have chains all over them. They've got like these low jack like ankle bracelets with like screws that go into their legs.
Yeah, those are really painful looking.
They're not.
Their helmets could be helmets, but with all the screws in their ankles and stuff, you have to assume they are not like protective. That is just something that is hurting them.
I mean, the helmet, if anything, feels more like, you know, the you know, on one hand, it's keeping them safe because you know you don't want to like you want to protect your dome.
Yeah.
You know, even like, but at the same time, it's also kind of like a muzzle, like the Hannibal muzzle from Silence of the Lambs.
And also kind of like a real Man in the Iron Mask kind of feel too.
Yeah. But if we go down here, there's a bloodstain down here for starters. There's lots of bloodstains down here.
I wonder why.
There's some bad shit down here, Trevor.
It doesn't look good. Usually if you can see an area from this high up, it means that that area is very bad. And also look at that horrible rat monster.
So yeah, that's some of the bad shit down here. There's that guy. If I'm not mistaken, there's like 2 of them, and then there's something even worse, I think.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember. We'll find out. But there's at least there's at least 2 of those motherfuckers. I think it's just them actually. I think they're the ones that they're just bad, but we're gonna.
I mean, they look real bad.
But we're gonna.
I'm getting my pencil ready for some deaths.
You're getting your pencil ready. That's a good thing to do.
Ooh, you're getting your sword ready.
Yeah, I'm getting my sword ready because
even better.
Because I'm not trying to fuck around with like some bullshit. Like, look at that thing.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's at least 2. Come on. We're over here.
He won't be lured. Yes, he will. Oh. It's a real, like, the Max looking monster right there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, now the other one's here, too. And that just took us out.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some that's some Image Comics from the 90s shit right there.
Oh yeah, and like I mean mixed with Metroid shit.
Yeah,
because like all those eyes in one place.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's got some Kraid head going on.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just saw Kraid's skull kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So that's that thing. We don't
hate it.
We don't actually have to kill those things, which is like funny. There's actually just there. If we go down there, there is a what's the thing called? Oh wait, there's a thing over there we didn't get.
No. Now, if we go down there, do we? I mean, it seems like that would be the way to go. Like we'd have to get. Oh, well. Hello.
Derby.
Stupid thing.
There we go. Got it. Simple gem.
Simple gem.
Yeah, that's not anything.
Tis a gift to be simple gem. It seems like we'd want to go down there, basically, like. Because there must be something, right? Like it's a sort of like the unexplored depths.
Yeah, there is actually a faction leader down there, or a covenant leader. I should say, not a faction leader. But I don't remember what else is down there, but we'll find out. God damn it, Derby, not built for long distance sprints.
No. Is there a way to do a? I guess you could have a ton of stamina.
You could have
do a long
distance
sprint.
You just have to have a ton of stamina, and wear light armor or be unarmored.
It's an intriguing thing.
All right, so we're gonna go down here. These things do suck. I remember the first time I played this, I was just spent so.
I mean, they're just monsters. Yeah.
So long fighting these assholes. Come on over here. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Oh, they have too many mouths. All
damn
right.
it.
Ugh. What's in that second mouth? I can't even like. I guess what's funny about that second mouth is like you essentially have no reason for it. There's no purpose for it.
Yeah, generally speaking, there's no reason for it.
The main mouth would do just enough. I mean, there's the why would you ever?
I think it's actually faster if I just run this way, which is funny. At least for that direction we're going.
We'll let our friends sleep.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
The nice thing is, if you kill one, it stays
Doesn't
dead.
come back?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
you can kill one, then you just have to fight the other one.
Like, I get that people say Dark Souls has no sense of fairness or like no sense of mercy, but that's just not true when there are things like this. Like,
Yeah.
you get a sense of mercy. Oh, an alluring skull.
I don't think it's gonna work. I think we're too far away. Yeah.
Those never work. The biggest tease in Dark Souls.
I knew when I first came down here, I was a holy build, and I just I did lightning bolt, went halfway up the stair, like the stairwell, or the ladder. Lightning bolt, went back halfway back up the stairwell.
I mean, if it works, it's not cheating.
It's true. There's some items down here, but there's literally other than the faction leader, there's kind of no real thing down here.
It's unfortunate because essentially our main purpose in these Let's Plays are lore and talking to various people.
Son of a bitch.
So the faction leader is really screwing you here.
Son of a
Gosh. Man.
Putting fire on the sword really helps.
I was going to say.
Made a big difference in damage there. But
so let's see. I'll look up
but yeah, that's the covenant where you can become an Aldrich faithful.
Aldrich faithful. Interesting.
Yeah, because Aldrich, we've heard about him quite a bit.
We absolutely have heard about him quite a bit. I am curious about this NPC. I also will understand if we can't get to it, if it becomes too much.
I mean, I don't care. I'll sit here. I'll fucking fight this thing 1,000 times, and you know. I'm cool like that.
You are very cool.
Illusion ahead. Oh, and about that. Yeah, it's just that shit. Yeah, I know.
Where's that?
This is the illusion. We already went through it.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got confused.
But yeah, so we got these weird these weird statues just kind of carved into this sewer pit. Basically, is the wild thing down here is what is the purpose of this space?
Yeah, this is because if it's a sewer pit, it's not full enough.
No,
it's like they just built it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, there are two from Irithyll dungeon. 2 chunks, that is. One of them, you have to kill one of the sleeping giants. So it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Well, there are others. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, But these are the Sullivan Beasts, I think was the name of them. If you wanted to look them up, you could. But
I will absolutely look them up.
I think they were called the.
I did not know they had a name.
Yeah, because like they're like the guard dogs of like pets of Pontiff Sullivan is the deal.
Yeah, Sullivan's Beast. Let's see. A ferocious beast that attacks relentlessly. A head similar to a crocodile with 3 pairs of eyes, numerous teeth.
Crocodile, sure.
In New Game Plus, they have 2,721 health. I'm sorry, that's just New Game. You can get the Pontiff's right eye and the Ring of Favor. Oh, they're very susceptible to bleed.
Oh, that's interesting. We don't do bleed. We're not Dex built. The funny thing here is, this was the guy we fought crossing the bridge into Irithyll, if you remember correctly, the one that chased us down.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah. So this is just more of those guys. But he was the one guarding the.
Interesting.
The bridge.
Apparently, it is related to the Beast of Darkness in Berserk.
They've got the same head, yeah. When Guts uses his Berserker armor and overextends himself, the beast shows up and is like, "Hey, homie, you being evil again? You human dregs."
Poor Guts.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Wrong thing.
Oh no.
Oh.
Great idea, Derby.
Great idea.
All right, let's see. Oh no.
I was just like
Breathing.
Yeah, I was just like.
Breathe deep.
Okay.
The gathering gloom.
God damn it.
Haven't thought about Knights in White Satin in a little while.
Okay. I'm gonna take one more try before I decide like, I'm bored with that because
Yeah. You can always look up what happens
I
with
don't
the.
care. Like it's not a faction that's interesting. Like basically, it's one of those PvP zone factions where you become just a doo-doo. Like when people run through here, you can be a big asshole. Yeah, like there's you know, couple like there's like PvP zones throughout these games, and this is one of them. And that's just the deal. That's just how Dark Souls be sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I actually completely agree. There's like a, you know, there's a...
Son of a bitch.
It's a little samey. Not in a horrible way or anything, but like... You know what to expect at times, Dark Souls. Yes.
Fuck you.
Daggered. And dead.
I see that bitch over there. I see you over there. You charging me? Come on, charging me. You charging me again? Oh, son of a bitch.
Oof. Well, you did get one.
I did get one. Okay.
Now to get the other.
Yeah, we'll do it now. Since I got
I
the
mean,
one.
if you hadn't gotten one, I would have totally understood.
Yeah, no,
It like totally makes sense, but
the problem with me and games like Dark Souls is I have very limited patience. And so even when I have I'm like, I understand the attack you're about to do and the where I need to move, I also just don't care. And I'm very allergic to caring.
I mean, fair enough,
Which
I
is
guess.
why I don't play fighting games. Because sure,
but you have to care.
You have to care about those kinds of things. And I simply don't. And no force on earth has ever made me.
I can't blame you.
Like I'm like, yeah, these the soundtrack's sick, these characters are sick. I like the concept of the game, but I'm not gonna care about motherfuckers sit there and start talking about hitboxes and frames and things like that. I'm just like, I don't care. Cannot make myself care.
You hit buttons, which is actually the most.
And it's funny because I don't even feel like I'm I don't believe in button mashing, but at the same time, dude, son of a bitch. Look, buddy. Son of a.
Well, it's not button mashing, but it's just like. Oh, get it.
Oh yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Whoa, that rules.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I forgot that you can do.
You not only
riposte
staggered it, but you hit it with the.
Yeah, hit it with the riposte.
Oh,
There's
there
a
we
bonfire
go.
down here, yeah, because it's a faction zone. We'll go pick up this thing over here. See what this is. This is someone who died.
Yeah,
They died with a deep gem.
Rough to die with a deep gem on you. Yeah.
This is kind of worth because this dude is fucking just what homie.
Oh,
Rethink
I like him.
your
He's
entire
very
life.
interesting.
So this is the Archdeacon McDonnell.
Huh. Okay.
He's not doing good, as you can see.
He's done better.
Yeah, he is not.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's bad.
He doesn't look. I mean, what is going on with those eyes?
Yeah, it's.
Can't even piece that together.
They look like they've been gnawed out.
Yeah, that could be right.
Or scratched out. There's a whole thing going on there. He's got bad teeth. His skin is rough. He's just a fucking mess. And he's just chilled out down here, in this fucking weird bog room. So we could ask to join the Covenant if we wanted to, but you know what? Derby knows
don't
better.
want to.
We don't know. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna read.
Yeah, you can.
Read about him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Archdeacon McDonnell. All right, Archdeacon McDonnell, or McDonnell of the Boreal Valley. Praying to him allows access to the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. Archdeacon McDonnell, a sorcerer himself, delighted in the Cathedral's stagnating souls. For him, they represented the glorious bedrock of this world. McDonnell was born in Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, became a high-ranking cleric in the Way of the White, gaining the title of Archdeacon. But he also became a sorcerer, just like Pontiff Sylvain. I think it all came from there. Then Fextra has a pretty book about it.
Well, Extra Life always has books about something.
Yeah. I mean, what do I need all that for?
Yeah.
Come on. Just tell me the good stuff.
I just don't care about your speculation. Just give me the source text from the game.
Yep,
Thanks.
that's where I'm at too. It's why would I bother with that?
So there's two routes up, you see. There's that one over there, and then there's this one over here. We'll go with this one first, just because why not? Oh look.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Large Titanite shard. Isn't that interesting? Did I do this wrong? Should I have gone? I should have gone and spent this soul, shouldn't I? Yeah, because I'm so close to another level.
you should go spend those souls.
I'm gonna go spend those souls.
Spend those bills at Foreman Mills.
All right, so we got some things to munch. Soul of a weary warrior, which we'll try one of those. Yeah, there we go. That's a level. That's a level right there.
There we go.
Very well, then taken.
Yeah, I'm gonna take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. I'm gonna put some points into vigor, because once I just get to like 40 vigor, then we can stop.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I think 40 is the soft cap for vigor. 42? Something like that. Okay. 20,000. I'm going to buy some more of these. Plain puppies. Bye.
Ashen One.
Did you just walk away from her? She just laughed.
Ashen One.
That's really good. Okay, the water reserve. Yeah, I guess we'll just go to the water reserve. That's fine. It's the closest spot to where we want to go ultimately. Even if we have to run up a ladder.
Yeah.
All right.
This place is, I mean, I appreciate the level of scale here.
It's really good. Like,
it feels like a cathedral.
Yeah. It feels like this kind of like weird like water cistern that would exist in a cathedral.
Yep.
You know, why it's here, we have all kinds of speculations. The thing with the Cathedral of the Deep is they're really interested in the dregs of the soul. That's why we have human dregs. Actually, we should read the human dregs. Human dregs proves an Aldrich faithful has met their duty.
Huh.
Proof of a duty fulfilled by the Aldrich faithful who patiently await the devourer of God's return. Dregs are the heaviest things within the human body and will sink to the lowest depths imaginable, where they become the shackles that bind this world. And I like that if you look at them, they kind of look like if a humanity had like become a poop.
Yeah, just like
It's just like, yeah, it's just a you know, complete. Oh God damn it! That counts.
Well, of course it counts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't believe that. Can't fucking believe that shit. I'm not there. You're going the wrong direction. But yeah, I love like, yeah. So like this is like a weird, like almost like a dread collection point, like. But so what I get from this is that like those are digested priests. They're the faithful who have been digested by the devourer of gods in a way.
Okay.
That's my read on that one.
Do you think the devourer of gods would? This is a silly question, but do you think the devourer of gods would eat priests, or would it simply want to eat gods? Is that the only thing it eats?
I think before you can eat gods, you have to eat the priesthood. I think
Okay.
it's like you know, like Lestat. You know, don't think of it as a you know, an actual like, you know, this is your diet. Think of it as a way to sustain yourself. There are paltry few gods in the world.
Right. Plenty of priests.
But there's lots of the faithful.
Oh, it's a good line.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Easterner's ashes.
Oh my.
Yeah, he thought.
Did get the drop on you, but
He did. Or he tried to. Titanite shard times 3. Wow.
jeez, they're just
All
giving them
right.
out at this point.
They really are. So, yeah. There's all sorts of ways to navigate these big boys and take care of them.
I mean, I like your way there.
Yeah, that was fun.
I always have liked the basically move up the side of him, get him that way.
Look at that
He's
asshole.
still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's gonna try and shoot at me. Rather than like chase me up, he's gonna just try and shoot at me.
I mean, listen, work with what you got, I guess.
I mean, that's the thing. Ultimately, that is his best move is shoot a motherfucker. Bye.
Ooh, nice.
Got some other stuff. Okay, what else is... Nothing that way. I think... Yeah. Is there... Oh yeah, there's that also around the corner. Son of a bitch.
Oh no. It is funny how like strong you are that you can basically just take on the knights now.
Yeah.
It's not tough necessarily.
No.
I mean the arrow knights are their own thing.
It's a big thing to have through your body still.
Yeah, that's not good, Derbs.
No. I think this is like a dead end back here. There's nothing back here.
Yeah,
It's just that asshole like waiting for you.
Sorry, you were expecting a prize?
Yeah, seriously. It's like, oh, that'd be like a doorway or a shortcut or something, and it's like, nah. Get over here, homie. Yeah.
Where your friend can't shoot me.
Hi. They're really dropping a lot of stuff. Like I'm not.
I know.
Like I'm not used to them. Not used to them
yeah.
dropping that much the goods like that. But you know, I'll take it.
I appreciate it. It's like it's a better way to do things like get shards, for instance.
Silver Knight leggings. We got a whole bunch of the Silver Knight stuff now.
Yeah, I think we have the whole set, right?
No, we never got a torso or a helmet.
Okay. Gosh.
Yeah.
Got ahead of myself there. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
did. You got to save those raid tokens. You get one a week.
God.
Video
That's pretty
games.
good.
Yeah.
We
All
love
right.
them.
We
We
love
love
them.
them, folks.
So what's this down? Oh, this all nonsense down here. Look at this. Does
Okay.
this
Well,
seem
there's a big
from-
old sword guy.
Yeah, it's a big old
He
sword.
looks
Got
like
king ahead.
he looks like Sauron.
Vision of Tears, hidden path ahead. Yeah, he's got that weird that
Thorny crown look.
he's got that big crown, that big sword.
He has a face though, unlike Sauron.
We gonna hit that. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, what's that about? What is that about? Do we remember a long hallway that was
Yeah, I was
behind
gonna
a
say
secret
this.
door? We do. We remember that.
Three.
Look at that. The
Sorry,
brass helm. We got the brass
Brass
knight
helm.
set here. So the brass knight set is interesting because we've seen it before.
Oh?
Yeah, we've seen it before. Armor of a knight once known as the Dark Moon. It
Oh
is
my
said that
gosh.
this brass armor hides something hideous within. Something
Oh.
about its silhouette suggests femininity. So that's
Gonna
actually
get some more hot takes on the.
well, no, because this is not Gwendolyn. That's
Oh, I thought it
Gwendolyn's
was Darkman
bodyguard.
Gwendolyn.
No, remember Gwendolyn's bodyguard that runs the firekeeper. She's the firekeeper, or what stands in for a firekeeper when you first get to Anor Londo. Which
Right. Okay. Yes. Of course.
Which, spoilers, if you haven't figured it out yet, we are fucking in Anor Londo.
I mean, yeah. If you hadn't figured it out by now, you probably didn't play the first game. They're not playing it close to the vest here.
Yeah. Sadness ahead. This is where, if we let the Henri, the Uria of Londor, the whole Londor questline play out, Henri would be here, and we would come up and we would stab him through the chest and take his that's the idea of a Londor wedding.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I'm glad we didn't do that.
yeah, no, it sucks.
Seems like really rude to
The
do.
reversal ring. We'll take a look and see what that is in a minute. But yeah, so is there anything back this way? I don't think so. I think it's just the reversal ring. Yeah, there's nothing here. Like this is just like callback to Dark Souls 1, you know.
And the Henri quest line.
Yep. And it just becomes like the Henri quest line thing.
Makes sense.
We got the reversal ring, so let's take a look at that though.
Yeah. It's the one at the very
Reversal,
bottom,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Males can perform female actions and vice versa.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
A divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwendolyn in his youth causes males to perform female actions and vice versa. Gwendolyn was raised like a daughter, through the aura of the moon, and was said to behave like a sullen, brooding goddess.
Some solid gender ideas there.
Yeah, it's I will like it's so funny because like I will never get mad at From Software for this, because the like ideas of like religion and mythology that they are drawing on are so fucking ancient that I'm just like, yeah, I know what you're doing here. I have read all of these fucking books. I you know, it's like there's a bit in one of the Sandman, I think it's the Game of You, where everyone gets to go, a bunch of witches all like go on like a moon quest, and like everyone gets to go except for the trans woman.
Oh.
And people like they're like, you know, this is a big point of contention that like, you know, everyone like gets to go except for the trans woman, because the moon is like, no, you're not a real woman.
Oh.
And like I totally understand the argument for like why it's bad, but at the same time I'm like, nah, the moon seems like that kind of a cunt.
Of course.
Like I've never like batted out. I'm like, no, like between like the way like Wicca is super turfy and like misogynistic in a way, a lot of like, you know, a lot of like pagans do get very gender essentialist about things. I'm just kind of like, yeah, you're just kind of just picking up on like what motherfuckers said. Also, the moon just seems like that kind of a bitch.
Well, I think like you can really make a claim, an argument there, and I don't even think it's like a stretch that Gaiman's like doing a critique of mythology there. Like that's not even that hard.
Like there are absolutely problems with that whole arc that extend beyond it. Like the character is named Wanda Man.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Which was not the thing to do. Also, like we do kill off Wanda. But like, you know, ultimately Wanda's the kind of character that does have to get killed off in that storyline. It's not good, but it's not, to me, it doesn't read as that big of a problem. But like, yeah, there's absolutely problems with that. But the moon being a cunt, does not.
That's not the problem.
Yeah, it's not the problem. Like the moon is just the moon is a turfy bitch. That makes total sense to me. So this is a thing. So if we look over there, we can see there's a bonfire that's not lit. And over here we have there's nothing going on, right?
Yeah, what are we gonna do about this?
Yeah,
this is
I think, can I throw these guys? Yeah. I think this works. Let me see. We'll find out. I don't remember exactly. There is a secret path here. I don't remember where it is. Oh, that's not helpful. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So here we go.
Could throw it a little further, Derby.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Okay, we've all seen Indiana Jones.
The fun part is I'm trying to remember where the actual like the path terminates.
Only 2.
There we go. Okay, and we can light the bonfire here. So this is an interesting spot right here because we have this beautiful like lunar eclipse thing going on. I like our little pathway. That's fun.
It's really
That's
cool.
really
Look
fun.
at
Like,
that.
yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
that-
that's fun. That's
fun.
neat.
That's a lot of
I
fun.
like that.
We can't go back that way.
Oh,
But over here,
a child. Giant child.
I mean, there's a something. So this is. Let's see if we can get a close look because there's something going on with her. As you can tell, there's something going on with her. She's got weird kind of neck tentacles. She's got kind of this. She's got weird ears that are kind of
Neck
elfin.
tentacles
They're
are
a little,
very strange.
yeah, the neck tentacle. She's kind of like got like a weird mottled skin. She's got this tail.
Does she have a tail there?
Yeah, that's a tail.
This is basically like the elven version of, or the deep's version of an elf.
She got feet. She got feet.
Let's go.
Kind of weird toes, but you know.
Lovingly work put together.
It's kind of an interesting tail. It's very Seath-like.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good pull.
Yeah.
It
She
is
got-
Seath-like, isn't it?
Yeah, she's very Seath-like. She's got this mottled skin. She's got these, you know, this face with this Dolphy-ass Dolphy head. But let's talk to her.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights.
Oh.
What beckoned thee to such a place? If thou'st come stumbling here in error, I bid thee leave anon. This tower is a prison. Thy presence shall invoke the ire of the tyrant Sullivan. Though 'twas a rare delight to converse with another. My thanks, strange visitor.
We didn't really
May the
converse
dark
that
moon
much.
watch over thee.
Yeah.
Thou thinkst this tower is a prison. I bid thee leave.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
The
I'm trying to
Dark
remember
Moon
what.
Knights.
Yeah, the Dark Moon Knights. I can't remember what all we need to do to trigger her. So I'm actually gonna look this up because I'm
Yeah, no, I
curious.
can do it.
'cause
I
I don't
gotcha.
remember. Okay, yeah, you got this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got this. I got the phone right here. So Yorshka.
Yeah. But we hit that bonfire, so we're good there.
Company Captain Yorshka.
Yeah, I love that she's the company captain. That was
Yeah, it's
always
pretty good.
one of my favorite things about her as a character.
Let's see. First encounter. Oh, yeah, I don't know why you can't. Doesn't really give you. Hang on, let me look this up again.
The one thing I think she is related to Cirrus of the Dark Moon. And we get to
Yes, if you.
I think because of the way our Cirrus questline ended, that might have impacted it. I don't remember though. Is the thing there?
I think that's right, because if you kill her, you aggravate Cirrus, apparently. So I bet
Yeah.
if you kill Cirrus.
But I didn't. You didn't kill Cirrus. Cirrus just was just like, well, sorry, we're not.
Oh, right, we killed that other person.
Yeah, we can't roll deep with Cirrus because Cirrus is like, no, you hung out with the slug bitch, and I'm not down with that, and so I'm out. Bye.
Ugh.
But I didn't necessarily think you had to do Cirrus's quest line to engage with her, but maybe that is the case. Because I didn't do Cirrus's quest line my first time through the game.
Yeah, it does. It does look like they are.
I know they are related.
Yeah, no, but it looks like they're It looks like they are related in terms of
Kicking off
their actions too.
Yeah.
Like you can't, if you upset one, you'll upset the other.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, if you got Yorshka up, would you read Yorshka's interactions? Because I think they're
Oh, of course.
fascinating.
Yeah, they're interesting. All right, so you got a bunch of different options if you are allowed to talk to her. The first one is perform Darkmoon loyalty. Thou thinkst to, very well, captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far, hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Darkmoon. Thou art now a blade of the Darkmoon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty. Select do nothing. Okay, upon kneeling before her. O good blade of the Darkmoon, welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how. And then upon selecting talk. Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods, and so the Darkmoon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day until the time of thy visit. Eridom take many forms indeed. Selecting talk again, once per playthrough. May I pose thee a question? This tower, this prison, stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long unmoving. So, by what path didst thou here ascend? Art thou a creature of the air or other winged thing? If you say, yes, I can fly. Oh my, I imagined it might be so. Then thou art a dragon, or perhaps a crow. Well, whatever thou beest, thou art wonderfully strange, yet strangely familiar, visitor. And he's like, no, I can't fly. No, I suppose not, of course not. Think no more of my asking. I'm ashamed to say I know not much of anything. There are a couple more. If you reach rank 1, my blade of the Darkmoon, thy deeds merit great worship. As captain, 'tis my duty to honor knights of great accomplishment. Please, it is thine, and not lightly given. As a shade of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, persevere in thy knightly duty, hunting down the gods' would-be foes. Let's see, all that's pretty much the same. Upon dying, it's dear brother, forgive me. And then if you select talk after reaching covenant rank 2, oh, here you go. The Darkmoon Knights were once led by my elder brother, the Dark Sun Gwyndolin, but he was stricken by illness, and leadership of the knights fell to me. Then Sullivan wrongfully proclaimed himself pontiff and took me prisoner. Oh, where could my dear brother be? If only he were here, I would be most pleased for ye both to meet, as most assuredly would he. So this is all of Yorshka. That's interesting. So Yorshka is the missing child.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
It's also interesting because Yorshka is seemingly a half-breed.
Right, with the dragon, maybe.
Yeah, which we've already met one of those.
But Gwyn hated the dragons, right?
Yeah. Gwyn was not super into the dragons. No.
He had some problems.
You know, just but it's interesting because, you know, the last time we've seen someone like Yorshka is Priscilla, the half-breed or the crossbreed, who was an experiment of Seath's.
Right.
So it's interesting. What's going on there with them?
Hard to say. I like it though. Pretty interesting.
Fuck all y'all.
That's a lot of arrows.
That's a lot of arrows, but we don't care.
And none hit us.
We don't give a shit about all your shit. Fuck all y'all. Well, fuck you, buddy. Fuck all y'all. We're running through here. We don't care. Woo. YOLO. YOLO.
We looked at all this stuff. We don't have to look again.
YOLO. We don't give a shit. Fuck all y'all. Go to hell. Woo. Run up some fucking stairs now. We're not gonna.
Let's go.
We're not going back to fucking Yorshka's because she won't talk to us because we don't have. It was the gesture. We need the Dark Moon gesture. We don't get that from.
Okay.
We gotta get that from Silas or Cirrus of the Dark Moon. Dark Moon Loyalty, I think is what it's called, actually. But yeah.
It's so funny that this is just Anor Londo.
It's just Anor Londo. We're back in Anor Londo. Anor Londo is frozen over now. It's wild.
I don't know how I feel about being back in Anor Londo.
I mean, I accept that. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I truly don't. I tried to come to a conclusion on that, and I just can't.
Yeah, I don't. When did this game even come out? I don't remember.
2016, I think.
2016. Yeah. Okay. So like, it's been 6 years, and I still don't have an answer for that. I do have an answer for. I do love this bonfire, and I fucking missed it in Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1. This is a good.
You missed this bonfire?
I missed this fucking bonfire.
This bonfire was so helpful.
This fucking bonfire not existing in Dark Souls 1 is a total dick slap.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's great to have it here. Let's go.
How many times have we how many times did you use that little contraption? For me, it was 800,000.
So this
hated that contraption.
Dick cheese. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
Listen, buddy. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. All right, you know what we're doing here? Anor Londo! There we go. Gotta get that title card. Man, 20 embers because thanks. Shout out to Six God.
Thank you, Six God.
What up, y'all? Let's go. Fucking Phantom. Fucking Phantom. That's a name right there. Fucking Phantom. Phantom is rocking the like basic bullshit set.
We love it.
The Fallen Knight helmet. I saw that.
It's just Phantom.
It's just Phantom. His name is just Phantom. Look, what up, Phantom? Phantom, you got a shield. And then we're gonna bow to Phantom. Oh, Phantom, you got the Zweihander.
Cool. I like that a lot.
Fucking Zweihander ass Phantom. Let's go, homie. We're going up this ledge right here. We're gonna fight these assholes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Squad.
No one wanted
fucking squad shit right there. Let's go,
this
Phantom.
Rocks. Yeah, this is some Dynasty Warriors
Phantom, let's
action.
kick this fucking door open. What's behind this door? Locked by some contraption. Shit. Phantom, where's the contraption? Is it over here? I don't actually remember where the contraption. Oh.
I like how Phantom's like kind of playing along with this with our riff here.
Yeah, Phantom's all about it. Let's go, Phantom. Oh. There's some shit down there.
To make sure that guy was dead.
Oh no, there's just a little thing down here. But what's down here? Get up. Soul of a Crestfallen Knight. We don't care about that.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Why not?
There used to be those weird gremlin ass motherfuckers down there before.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not there now. This is a door. It's not a door.
Oh, man.
Not a door. Just ain't a door.
All right.
No,
it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. There's not a door there.
Head around the other side. There's plenty of places to look.
Oh, there's a body up here.
Around here was where that big old giant
yeah.
Smith was.
Yeah, remember there's a big giant. He was up in here. And now he's dead.
Oh no.
Giant's cool.
That sucks.
Everyone gets sad. We gotta. Okay, yeah.
That's a bummer.
Everyone.
Oh, Why'd they have to do that?
It's
to
really
us?
funny because everyone gets like real sad about it, and it's just like we didn't really have a connection with this giant.
Maybe you didn't.
It's my favorite thing. Is that like it is like the most like parasocial relationship as giant. Oh Jesus! I forgot. There's so many of these ass. Son of a bitch.
Good thing you called Phantom.
Yeah, good thing, because Jesus, I'm not dealing with all this by myself. Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck all that. Damn, Phantom, you're right. Zweihander.
Whew. Oh, that was a cool like,
Yeah,
leaping.
that was
sick.
What else down here? Some slug shit. We don't care about that.
You want a fog door?
All right. Let's go keep this door open, though, Phantom. Just so next time.
Yeah, I was gonna
about
say, how much do you trust yourself here?
Oh, I do not. I mean, I have I have limitless faith in Phantom, but there's a Sullivan dude, I think. Oh no, that's like some.
Spider guy.
It's like, what if a Sullivan guy was like a weird tumor spider monkey? Aldrich's Ruby. How interesting.
Well, find out who that was then.
Yeah. All right, Phantom, let's go. All right. Oh no, not the Dark Spirit SL. Come on, Phantom, we're going. Phantom, bring
Dropped
it.
by the deep accursed.
And so now we got this motherfucker.
Oh my.
Yeah, so this is the Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, who is doing this shit. You can see from over here, he is wearing...
Oh, is that Ornstein's?
No, he's wearing the helmet that, what's his face was
Gwendolyn.
wearing. Yeah, Gwendolyn was wearing.
Heal up.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
And he does a lot of Gwendolyn's like kind of attacks.
Yeah, no, this is a very Gwendolyn attack.
If we look closely, you can kind of see that he's basically got this kind of like long feeding tube coming out of his body.
It's like in a New Hope when they're in the trash compactor.
Yeah. Aldrich sucks.
I don't like him at all.
No, he's...
Don't know, Phantom.
Phantom's doing all right.
Oh, he was down real low, but then he healed up.
There we go, Aldrich.
Nice. That is not a
Gone.
boss that you want to manage by yourself. Come on.
It's like it's doable, but man, it does suck.
Well, no, I just feel like
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last lord. Prince Lothric is in your hands.
and away I go.
Please save his soul.
Whoa.
And so we get sent back here.
There's some guy there now.
Well, this is where we first came in, and we got the banner to take us to across after we like the very first boss that we fought that took us to the undead
right.
parish or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is the one we met.
Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be. Anor.
Oh,
And then she dies,
Shoot.
and we get the Basin of Vows.
okay. All right.
Yeah, right.
That's curious.
It's all very curious.
There's a lot to read now.
There's a lot to read now, but also you have to.
Cut off her own head.
I mean, that's what they want us to do.
Not gonna do it. Don't do it, Derby.
Because then this shit's going to happen. I should have used the homeward bone before I hit that button. I'm not going to fight this fight. I'm going to do the homeward bone as soon as it happens. But we're going to watch this cutscene because this is like such an incredible boss.
Can you get back here super easily?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. Again, we talk about From Software exploring the balletic. This is the dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Yes, it is.
Son of a bitch. I don't think I can actually... So this boss...
Wow.
Yeah, this is like an incredible boss.
Beautiful.
I don't want to be fighting it with 74,000 souls in my pocket. But let's get a good look at her because,
She's really cool.
yeah, she's an incredible boss.
Yeah, this is really, really some of their best work. The movements are really great too.
Bitch.
Yes.
Incredible.
Bounce.
Because that's not a boss fight you want to walk into unarmed and unknowledgeable, and that's exactly how they trap you.
Yeah, that's
there.
what's right after it's right after you beat the other boss.
Yeah,
You just like search in the room.
It's incredible. Like it's such a great move. It's like, you know, it's everything you want out of a From Software game. It's like exactly, but at the same time, right now, I don't want that of a From Software game. I already.
Well, that's always. I mean, that's the thing. You should always want what you don't want, for lack of a. Don't eat the soul before you read it.
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna read the Soul of Aldrich. Soul of Aldrich, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Blah blah blah. When Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself.
Cool.
Yeah, so Aldrich was just like, well, the fire is fucking done. Long live the dark and deep. I'm gonna become one with it and like really become the master of the deep by eating the gods of the flame. Which is, you know, he starts with fucking Gwendolyn.
I mean, listen.
And he fucking ate Gwendolyn. He ripped to Gwendolyn. We didn't actually kill him. He got at.
Well, it happens.
So let's see, what can we... Okay,
Make.
so Life Hunt Scythe. So this is interesting because Life Hunt Scythe is the thing. This is the thing that he's the illusory scythe. That's what You know, this is the ability that Priscilla, the crossbreed, had that scared the gods enough to lock her away in the painted, you know, world of Ariamis. So, Miracle of Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, steals HP of foes using an illusory scythe. Aldrich dreamt as he slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In this dream, he perceived the form of a young, pale girl in hiding.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which is interesting because it's like, you know, Priscilla is not one that we think of as hiding, right? Like we think of her as imprisoned in the painted world. But then we don't have Priscilla in this game. We have the Yorshka who is there, but we know Life on Scythe is, you know, a thing attributed to Priscilla. But then Yorshka like calls herself the brother of the, you know, the Gwendolyn. So it gets kind of muddled and weird and complicated in ways that I find are interesting. But the idea of like Aldrich had this dream about, you know, basically the crossbreed, who had this ability, and then he's just like, okay, I can turn that, I can make use of that. And then he goes and does. He, you know, he makes the Life Hunt Scythe miracle.
Yeah. It also is like that kind of like connection between the spaces and the games and the world of dreams and time. It really, I think that actually does a lot better work with thinking about like time and place than going back to Anor Londo does. Like thinking about visiting a place you've seen in a FromSoft game in a dream is
totally
super evocative and interesting.
Like that's the thing that's actually interesting about, like, you know, if we have Irithyll and then blah 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 blah, and Irithyll looks the way it does, and Aldrich is there and he's just dreaming about the dark moon and all this stuff, but we have to have him devouring the dark moon, which means we have to have him go into Anor Londo, which means we have to, but like the idea of Irithyll being connected to Anor Londo, it's complicated. You know, I don't know. It's weird and messy in ways that I think are both interesting and also really kind of boring.
Yeah. No, I think that's right. Yeah.
That it is pregnant with possibility, but also at the same time, it is just so boring.
Well, because they chose all the safest routes, basically.
Yeah. But they give us really interesting hooks too, though. It's like, you know, and also they give us Gwendolyn being eaten slowly like a sarlacc by this pontiff who is like, you know, basically a sarlacc pit as a priest.
It's brutal.
The longbow of Darkmoon Gwendolyn, who was gradually devoured by Aldrich. I love that he's gradually devoured too. Like that's such a thing. It's like it takes you time to chew through a fucking god. Yeah,
no, it's gonna be a little while.
Yeah. This golden bow is imbued with powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. You can infuse a readied arrow with dark moon essence, granting it magic damage, the ability to pierce shields.
Sounds useful.
None of that's interesting though, but we're gonna devour the devourer.
Yeah,
because that's cool.
That's what we do.
Derby would just look at this sword, even if it made cool things. Derby would just be like, "Nah, I'm gonna eat this guy."
It's so much more poetic that way.
Doesn't really give you a lot of souls though.
No, not really.
For a guy that, you know, is the devourer of gods, not really that potent.
Very well.
But we're gonna take from it what we
Unless
can.
you're gonna heal the dark sigil.
I could.
It really is up to you.
I mean, we can't.
You're close.
We can't.
You're so close.
We need 150. No,
30,000 more souls.
I think Derby.
Derby's fine.
Derby fully kind of is just like made. Derby understands that Derby made Derby's bed there. I'm gonna put 36 and 20. Boom.
Nice.
There we go.
There we are. That's good.
May the flames guide thee.
Yeah. You're welcome. Well, bye. Okay, I think.
Nice.
I think that's.
Wait. Can we? I wanted to read. Wait, what did I want to read that you got?
Oh.
Maybe we read everything.
I got
Maybe we
stuff,
did everything.
though.
We sure did. We got the ruby, and the basin. I wanted to see what the basin was.
Oh, the basin. Yes. Basin is important. We also got the giant's coal.
Yeah.
It is said that the giant blacksmith of Anor Londo was once the blacksmith of the gods. Give to the blacksmith of the shrine of legend. Lightning, simple, and chaos infusions. Basin of Vows. Chalice used in old ceremony in which Lothric knights take their vows. It is only a formality now, but it remains as an empty practice. Place this basin at a statue of a beheading knight. I guess,
Interesting.
I guess knights cut their heads off and fell into the basin.
Yeah, I wonder if
or
that
they
was
probably just
symbolic or
yeah, they probably just cut their necks a little bit.
an armor merchant.
Yeah, umbral ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Surely the handmaid of Firelink Shrine can turn this into a few new things. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. So that's an interesting thing because we knew an Easterner.
Was that the guy who was the
This Ashby stone, I only.
shoot? Was that the guy who was on the bridge who did the Aishvai? No. Who was the Easterner?
He was a God. What's his name? What was his fucking name? He was the guy. Son of a bitch, I can't remember his name.
It's cool.
But we meet him in we meet him at the bottom of Blighttown, and he's like there hanging out, and he sells you I think he sells you the Uchigatana, or no, he sells you the Eastern armor. I think he sells you the Eastern set in Dark Souls 1, or he's in. Oh no, because you get that from. You just find that. What is? But yeah, there is an NPC in Shiva. Is Shiva of the East?
Oh.
I think it's Shiva. Shiva of the East is his name. Yeah, because he's part of the Forest Covenant with Alvina. But
Shiva of the East.
But he shows up as a merchant in the basin of Blighttown. So let's see. This probably gives us.
You are right. Yep.
This probably gives us his fucking set over here if we wanted to buy that. Let's see. Undead Legion. Helm of Favor. Oh.
The Embraced Knight.
Huh.
That looks like what's his name?
Depicts the affection of the goddess Fina, adrift on a sea of isolation. Only his faith in the love of his goddess remained true, and so the knight forsook all else. Armor of the pitiable Embrace Knight depicts the affection of the goddess Fina. The face is crafted to depict the goddess's embrace, quite ignoring the fact that her love is in fact as fickle as the weather. Adrift at a sea on a sea of isolation, only his faith in the love of the goddess remained true. Yeah, interesting.
Well, track.
Yeah. Okay, Eastern Helm. So yeah, this is Shira of the East.
Cool.
The exquisite craftsman and artistic design made with these prized pieces in the collection of any nobleman offers excellent damage, particularly from slashing attacks from katanas, which are commonly encountered threats in battles fought in the East.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And then there's Smo's set. Grotesque armor associated with Smo, the last knight to stand in defense of the ruined cathedral. Yeah,
it said Horus escaped Aldrich's clutches. Wait, what did go up and see if you can? There was the Horus. A little more. Where is it?
Steel leggings of Horus the Hushed, who took a liking to the cold, bulky insides. The original owner was said to be a corrupt executioner who was killed and stripped of his armor. Horus is one of only 2 children to escape Aldrich's clutches.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so Aldrich did shit, and that's why Horus is the way he was. and Henri was the way he was, and the two of them were going to get revenge. Basically, was the deal there.
Got it. Got it.
I don't remember if we run into Henri again or not. I think we do. But I think Henri might be hollow.
That's a
Because
shame.
we've fulfilled his purpose.
Well, that is
for
what
him.
happens, isn't it?
You know, and that's that's how Dark Souls works.
That's a sure bet.
There are no happy endings. But yeah, so we killed Pontiff Sullivan, and
Cool.
we killed Aldrich, and our guy's not back yet.
No. I wonder when he's going to come back.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when we kill I mean, we're not technically done with Irithyll is the thing. There's still...
There's
like,
Dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Well, Dancer of the Boreal Valley is not in Irithyll.
Oh. Well, I know it's not in Irithyll, but is it related to Irithyll?
I mean,
Does
it's because it's the Boreal Valley. Everything that's Boreal Valley is Irithyll.
So if you don't kill her, is that like not finishing the quest line quite yet?
I guess so. I guess that is probably the end of it. But we will find out next time.
Yay.
Trevor, what have you been up to? What can people find you? Plug your
I've been
stuff.
podcasting like usual, talking with all sorts of interesting people. Talked with Mark Norman about Compile, talked about recent essay collection with Liv, fighting games with a buddy of mine, and just had Amber, otherwise known as Bloodberry Tart, on to talk about streaming. So No Cartridge is the podcast. We're having a lot of fun there, and I'm hoping to do a pseudo advent calendar return of the Substack. So hoping to debut that early tomorrow. But today is the it was the 30th. Now it's the 1st of December, and just provide a little distraction in the month of December. So hoping to do that.
Yeah, happy December, everyone.
You'll need that distraction.
we only have a few weeks left of the year, and then hopefully next year will be better. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. Shade.
Yeah. All right, that's good. No, yeah, you're go listen to the Mark Normandin episode, because Compile is crucial and important. And yeah.
I also got Mark. Did one of my favorite things that I try not to do because it's mean, but when I accidentally do it, it's so funny. When I asked Mark a question and he just goes, "Oh God, all right, just let me think for a second." Catch people off guard with big questions, and always gets a good answer, but they're mad at me for a second. So that's a sign of a good episode.
Yeah, no, it's a great episode. I really enjoyed it. Compile, one of the first logo stickers that went on my laptop when I got my new MacBook.
Oh, great choice.
Yeah,
great choice.
Because Compile and Falcom, those were the first two. So you know how I roll. But yeah. All right. You can find me at Diablicina everywhere. I just did a new Adventure Gamers Clubhouse. It just went up. We went up yesterday by the time you're listening to this, on the Westwood Studios fantasy adventure game, Kyrandia, The Legend of Kyrandia Book 1, which I had thought I very fondly remembered as like a very simple, gentle game with like one maze that sucked, but like the rest of it was always pretty good. And it turned out that to become a instructive text in the faultiness of one's own memory, and how we paper over the frustrations of things that we in time. So yeah, that's $1 on Patreon. Also, we've been doing lots of Baldur's Gate. There's I did 7 hours of Baldur's Gate this month, and like there's still nowhere near Baldur's Gate being like anywhere along the line.
That Baldur's Gate is so long.
Baldur's Gate 3 is so fucking long. Like it is longer. You can combine Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and you are just like getting out of Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3, it would seem. But it's been a hoot of a time playing Baldur's Gate 3. and kind of going back to that kind of CRPG again. So yeah, check
Look at that. One of our messages got
One of
rated.
our messages got rated again. Isn't that nice? Wonder what it was, but
Probably us saying it's when you wrote all is for the best in this, the best of all possible souls. Somehow, you hacked the game to write it.
a written history, Irithyll, the illusion ahead. People hate that one apparently.
It's very good.
But fine. Yeah, it's just
Ridiculous.
be wary of liar. That one's our best one.
Oh, I mean, listen, it's a very good one. Oh no, be wary of ambush.
And Visions of Friend. Visions of Friend is our best one. 25.
Okay. 25 good, 0 poor.
Yeah.
Boy, illusion. I think we only rate those if there is in fact an illusion ahead.
I wish you could see what this is, you know?
Yeah. What? Another one got rated. This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh, okay,
Anyway,
well.
yeah, you can find me at Delicina everywhere. So go check it out. You're already watching this on YouTube, so you know how to get there. So yeah, if you like that, subscribe, tell a friend. Like, you know, sharing and telling people is really what helps get the work seen, and then that helps us get more work done. Because
And you know, it's just nice to tell your friends stuff that you like to look at, because a lot of
true.
times they're going to like that too.
yeah, it's true. So do that, and we'll see you next time. And remember, all is for the best on this, the best of all possible souls. See you later. Bye.
Bye. You got tired at the end there.
I'm just completely ran out of steam.
9 deaths.
9 deaths.
9 deaths.
It's still like, it feels like so much more than